He's crazy. When I was starting this whole concept for the podcast or whatever, this interview show, whatever you want to call it, right? I started with one of my buddies in New York, and we were just like, listening to hip hop albums and reviewing them and talking about them or whatever. And one of the albums we did was Boldy James' album that came out like, I think sometime in like the right before the pandemic or right as it was starting 2020. He put an album out, I think.
Yeah. Was it not the Versace? Was it the Versace tape or something like that? Or,
It was something like
or
that.
that might have been in the pandemic.
Something like that.
Okay.
It was right near 20. It was like 2020, like May
Price
or
of
April
Tea.
2020. Yeah, something like
Price
that.
of Tea in China. Something?
Right. Yeah, Price of Tea in China. That's
Yeah.
exactly it. Yeah.
That was fire.
Great album. And that was my introduction to Boldy about two or 3 years ago. And I remember from then just being like, man, what other Detroit rappers do I not know about? You know what I mean? That are just below the radar, right? So I started to dive into it, and I was like, I'm from Detroit. Like, where have these guys been? You know what I mean? And you get past like, I mean, like Sada Baby's dope, right?
Mm-hmm.
Marv Won is dope. Like those guys are dope, but people know about them.
Yeah.
You kind of start to get beneath the surface, and there's some incredible MCs. For someone that's not from Detroit, who would you recommend? Like the Detroit starter pack of rappers, get past the Big Sean's and the Eminems, right?
Oh yeah. Right now, I mean, I guess it's some obvious. It's like Sada.
Yeah.
Is obviously right.
Yeah. And Marv Won is dope.
Marv is
you got to
incredible.
listen to him.
Yeah, that's like one of my best friends.
He just put out an EP recently, and it's dope. That song "Worries" is insane.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like even getting past like Payroll and Peasy and but
Doughboys.
It's like
Early Mac.
Early Mac is incredible.
Yep.
Not just rapper, incredible. One of my favorite songs from him. He's singing.
Mm-hmm.
Cash Kid is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Rio the Young OG is incredible. Nolan the Ninja is incredible. It's like so many, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's crazy.
The Hydro.
Yeah.
He's incredible. Like
Yeah.
I put state for state.
Yeah.
City, really not even city for city. I would put Detroit up with any city in the world.
Agreed.
And I think it's not even close when
Agreed.
it comes to, you know what I'm saying? It's not even close.
What do you think is the stamp of Detroit hip hop? What makes it different here? Is it just raw talent, just lyricism, raw talent, or is it just originality, or what is it?
I think it goes back to the authenticity.
Yeah.
It's like, this is one place that if you don't do it, you can't talk about it.
Agreed.
Because you're gonna have to walk down the street.
Yep.
And somebody's gonna pressure, like I ain't gonna say, like they're gonna ask you, you're gonna get questioned about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you have to be what you are
Yep.
when you get approached. And then I think it's just kind of like the texture of the city, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cold. It's cold here.
The fabric here is crazy.
Fabric is tough. And what I love about Detroit rap, Detroit MCs, is like the apathy. Like I don't even care about rap, and I'm that good. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everything is just so chill and just.
Yeah.
But it's like you're hearing everything that they're saying, and it's like the wordplay, just everything about like the wittiness of the metaphors, the simile, like everything is just kind of blends perfectly, and the fact that it's here, it's of here and from here.
Right.
So you have to.
And it's for here.
It's for here.
Right.
So you have to be here, or have to had been here at some point in time, or have some kind of attachment here to understand how, to them it sounds offbeat, but to us it's right where it's supposed to be.
It's in the pocket.
It's right in the pocket.
Yep.
Even if we made our own pocket and put it over here,
Yep.
it's right over there.
Yeah.
And that's where it's supposed to be. And then, and when Blade was doing it, Blade is Blade. His son is crazy. His son Lil Blade is insane.
I gotta listen to more.
Lil Blade is dope. Cam De Niro roll with them. It's crazy. But when maybe it wasn't getting the love or the respect from the world that it was supposed to get at that time.
Yeah.
But it takes time, right? And now you're seeing it now. Now the entire industry sounds like Vezo.
Yeah.
The entire industry sounds like Peasy and Ray and
Right.
you know all these people, man. So
Yeah.
it's amazing to see, and like I'd be so happy. Like I'd be in LA and
Well, you grew up with a lot of these guys. Like these guys coming up at the same time.
Yeah,
Burton
coming up
Rubber's
at the
coming
same-
up.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're probably working with them. You know, getting
Yeah.
shoes, like
All
you know,
that.
with all the fashion and all that. Like,
Yeah.